application for a special entry
Yeah, fine.
to be made, not at this time, my lord, as I've indicated. I requested that this application should be brought after the evidence of the investigating officer, Brigadier Keninda.
Okay, fine.
The court pleases.
Fine.
And my lord, further, I don't dictate what the state has, what type of evidence they need to lead in respect of this document. But we are finished with 2 copies. And the incident relating to the assault, as the court has mentioned in the judgment, relates in other days that the state is not intending to produce in one of these bundles that we were given. So I was given 2 bundles marked MM2, but the other one is reduced from the date of the 19th, and the version that I put to this witness starts from the 16th, and
So you want the bundle to
both
start from...
bundles to be
They must start from the 16th.
from the 16th, my lord.
Yes, okay. Mr. Baloyi.
Court, please.
As a court, please, we can make that, but as the state indicated that we...
What's that?
We can do that, but we are of the view that the issues that are in dispute at this stage relate to the 19th of June 2020, my lord, and the...
Wait. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
Where do you have the record of the 16th?
Yes, it starts
Where?
on the 4th of June. It's a whole book, my lord. That
It starts on the
starts on the 1st of June.
1st of June.
Yes.
So, Mr. Mzumezulu, you say you want it as from the 16th.
From the 16th.
You don't want the whole book.
Not
Maybe
the
we should give you the whole book.
No. Because I believe this is the bundle that consists of the dates during the 16th of June. It's marked MM2.
Yeah, MM2.
Yes, my lord. We'll focus mainly on the
16th.
from the 16th onward, because
Onward.
our version starts from the 16th.
So, Mr. Baloyi, why don't you provide your colleague with the bundle as from the 16th, as he says?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can do that, my lord. As I say, the bundle that we have starts. In fact, I think we've already provided them with that document.
Which document is it?
The one that starts from
The 16th.
that covers the dates on that my learned friend is referring to.
What is the problem? Don't you have the document that starts from the 16th?
Yes.
You have it?
Yes, we do have it, my lord.
Yeah, give it to him.
We will do that, my lord. But as I said,
But he wants it before we start. Is that so, sir?
I recently got this document for the 16th.
Yeah. So
Yes. But now, according to the submission by the state, they intend to lead evidence from the 19th. And according to the version that we have put to the
it
witness,
starts on the 16th.
it starts from the 16th. What is of crucial importance, the 17 hours that we alleged was the time in which he was subjected to torture.
Yes.
It's on the 18th, preceding to the 19th. So we say the state cannot start.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yes.
as a court, please, for the sake of completion, so we have a document that starts from the 1st of June. If it's in order with my learned friends, we can hand up these documents. It starts from the 1st of June and goes all the way up to the 24th of June.
Is that okay?
Yeah, looks like they are happy with that, my lord. We'll then
hand it over so that...
we'll then ask permission to hand up. It still remains exhibit MM2.
Starting from the 1st of June.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And this document, my lord, that we've just handed up as Exhibit MM2 consists of 43 pages. We've numbered them. Pages 1 up to page 43.
Okay.
Page 1 covers the 1st of June, 2020. And page 11 covers the 5th of June, 2020. Then page 14 covers the 16th of June, 2020.
14.
No, 16 June,
Yeah.
page 14, yes.
40.
1-4.
1-4. Okay.
Then page 24 covers the 18th of June, 2020.
18th of June.
Yes. 18th, 1-8.
On 8.
Then page 32 covers the 19th of June, 2020. This is the page that the state will be canvassing, 19 June 2020. Then the last page, page 43, covers part of the 24th of June.
Page 43.
Yes, page 43, 24 June.
4 June.
But that will not be helpful as this vehicle was not used on that particular day. A different vehicle was used, not the Fortuner.
Yeah.
Maybe on that note, my lord, it's time for the long adjournment. Can we then take the long adjournment?
Okay, fine. Okay, let's adjourn.
Registration number of the vehicle that you are using on the 19th of June 2020 on records. Just repeat those particulars: the make of the vehicle, the color, and the registration number.
Le ska lebala gore lena le fasega kano ya go bolela nneteng kere gape ba kgopela gore lena besetse le boletse gore koloi ela ke ya mohutamang gape le di registration number tša lena tša koloi yewe ba kgopela gore mamotlha le bušeletse le ba botse gore koloi yewe be le ya mohutamang le di registration number tša yone.
Ke a white Toyota Fortuner.
It is a white Toyota Fortuner, my lord.
Registration Foxtrot Victor 47 Lima Romeo Golf Papa.
Registration F
Foxtrot Victor
V
47 Lima Romeo GP.
47
Lima Romeo GP LR.
GP.
Number VF 47 LRGP.
It's FV, my lord.
As a code, please, my lord. Reference will also be made to Exhibit MM during the course of this witness evidence. Do you know if this vehicle was fitted with a tracking device?
Correct, I know.
Yebo ngiyazike ukuthi imoto leyo yayinayo i-tracker.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 1
Just want to show you exhibit MM in brackets 2.
ba re ba nyaka go le bontsha botlhatse ba mm.
If I can ask you to turn to page 32.
Ba kgopela gore le ye paging ya bo 32
Of exhibit MM in brackets 2.
go bona botlhatse bo ba mm ka di ka mashakaneng 2. Yes, I am there.
Can you just identify this exhibit? What is it?
Nke le re botse gore ke eng botlhatse bo
Ke bontsha tsela ya koloi eo be ke realize sepetseng ona.
This is the route of the vehicle which I was driving, which we took on those days.
Khombisa ke umzila noma umgwaqo esasihamba ngayo noma engangihamba ngayo ngale ya moto engangishayela ngale yalanga ubona ke lo exhibit mm.
There are various columns in exhibit MM2. Can we just place the particulars of those columns on record? If you look on page 1 of exhibit MM2,
Go na le mashaka a fapaneng gana mowe mo go mm2 ba kgopela gore lena le ba botsa gore mashaka uwe ka go latelana ga ona wona a reng.
on the first column, those letters in bold,
Go ya mathomo mowe mo go ngwetseng ka boso.
E ngwetse 1 June 2020.
On top it is written 1 June 2020, my lord.
Ngaphezulu ke sina ke velile lana falo 1 June 2020 lana phezulu.
yes, just give those columns, the headings of those various columns.
Le ka ela mowe mo di ntlhakgolo tša mashakana uwe.
E thoma ka registration.
First column, it's registration.
Eqaleni ke lapha yana elabhala khona inombolo noma registration emoto.
Yeah. You just place the registration on record.
Registration e wengele e baleng.
Is Foxtrot Victor 47 Lima Romeo Golf Papa.
It's FV47LRGP, my lord.
Yona ke le number FV47LRGP.
Yes, the next column.
Bobby number, Renama Revichaga SAP number.
And there is a Bobby number, however we refer it as a SAP number.
Kuna number akabathi iBobby number kodwa thina ke maphoyisa sibiza njenge SAP number.
And what is that?
I ring yona.
Bravo Tango Lima 719 Bravo.
It's BTL 719B.
Le number ke uBTL 719B nizobona ile yesibili ke uma usuka ngaku left.
But what does that number represent? The
Yeah,
SAP number?
nomoro yewe.
Representa koloi ya rena.
It represent-
Re lo re be ishumishwa ke batho ba uniform.
It represents our vehicle if it was used by uniform personnel.
Ichaza ke imoto yethu uma kuwukuthi leyo moto leyo yayisetshenziswa ilabo abagqoka iuniform noma impahla ke yamaphoyisa.
Yes, next column.
Ya boraro yona engwetsweng
Date and time.
date and time.
Usuku ke noma ilanga ke kanye nesikhathi.
Yes, next column.
Yengwe,
Status.
its status.
Nokuthi ke isimo semoto noma isimo sayo.
And what does status refer to?
Go status e bolela ka eng?
Be bontsha re koloi ya sepela or e eme or e timile or e ya idle.
It shows whether the vehicle is driving, idling, stationary, or it's on a motion.
Lana ke ichaza khona ke ukuthi imoto lena imile iyaduma ke iyahamba yini.
Yes, next column.
Speed.
Shows the speed.
Ibisi tshengisa ke isivinini.
E bontsha speed sex planga sona.
It shows the speed in which I was driving in.
Ikhombisa noma tshengisa ke isivinini engangihamba ngaso.
Yes, next column.
Column ye latelang.
Ngwetse order.
Odo.
nokuthi ke mileage yayo ke imoto noma ihambe kangakanani.
Yes.
Abitsona order e emerging of normal jam of asaki depreciation.
I do not know what does the order stands for because even the numbers that are shown there, I do not understand them.
Yes.
Ukuthi ke auto loyo mele nike angisisikahle ngoba ke nama number alawo ke angimalandeli.
Next column.
Ya golatela
Location,
shows location.
Bese chaza ke indawo.
And location, what does it represent?
Sewe se bolela gore eng sewe sa location.
e bontsha gore koloi eo ka tšatši la leuwe le ka nako eo be e sepela kae.
It shows where was the vehicle driving on the day and at the time.
Ichaza ukuthi imoto yayihamba kuphi ke ngalelo langa nangaleso sikhathi.
Yes. Next column.
Ya golatela.
Longitude,
It shows longitude.
o na le nomoro tsona ke tsona tla tlhaloša ke reng.
There are numbers as well, and I do not know how to explain them.
Yes.
Nalaphayana ke ichaza ke kunama number akhona ukuthi ashuthini angikwazi.
Yes. Next column.
Latitude,
The next one is latitude,
le yona ke tsona nka tlhaloša gore ke reng.
which
E na le nomoro.
I also do not know how to explain it as it has numbers.
Bese kuba no latitude ke nayo inama number enawo ukuthi ashuthini ke noma ngawachaza kanjani nalokho angikwazi.
Yes. If I can then ask you to turn to page 32.
Barele go page e about masume tharo pedi.
What is the date?
Date
reflected
mo
there?
iringi
19 June 2020.
19th of June 2020.
Bese siya ke kwikhasi ke manje lamashumi nantathu anambili idate yakhona ke i-19 ka June 2020.
And just that very first entry, what time does that entry start?
Ya mathomo mo we go ngwadilwe ka nako mang?
2026 19
It says 2026 19
00 double dot 14 double dot 03.
00 double dot 14 dot 1403.
Ilanga ke kwakungeyi-19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke imizuzu ke ewu-14 emuva ke o-12 ebusuku.
Right, you testify that on the previous day, the 18th of June, as per exhibit MM,
Lena le be le fane ka botlhatse ba letšatši le be le fetile la di 18 tša June go ya ka botlhatse bo ba MM.
he took out the accused number 2 on investigation and came book him back on the 19th of June 2020 at 02:30.
Le rile lena le tšere molatofatšwa wa bobedi la mmuša mo e leng gore le be le ile mmotšiša dipotšišo gona ke mo e leng gore la mmuša go sasa ka masa ka di 19.
I didn't need to.
That is correct, my lord.
Kuqinisoko ukuthi bengifakazele ke ngasho ukuthi zingamkhipha ke ngalo ilanga lange-18 ngase ngimbuyisa ke kulanga elilandelayo ngentathakusa ke yange-19.
Do you remember in which street the police station is situated?
Le sa gopola gore police station yela e mo mmileng o mofeng? May I please get time to look?
It's fine, can you turn to page 33?
Barle go page 33.
Yes, 33.
Yes, I am at page 33, my lord.
Police station hela iri near Benfield, June Street, Pretoria North.
It shows that the police station is near Belfast Street in Pretoria North.
ikhombisana noma itshengisake i-police station nanjengenye belt police station Pretoria North. Where do you see that?
Sorry.
Le bona kae?
Page 33.
Yeah, we're on page 33.
3.
We thoma mo moving speed 10.
And
It shows where it says speed from 10, my lord.
it's under location, my lord.
Under
Location.
Under location.
0.
It would be easier if I can ask you to turn to page 34, the next page.
Ba re e tla ba bofefo re ba pele ka ya go page 34.
The third entry from the top. Can you just put those particulars on record?
Go tlogella godimo kwa nke le re balle mowe.
The,
Ke thoma ka registration
it start with the date and yeah, we'll start with the registration number.
Le ka thoma ka yona registration.
the number ka bitsa ka botoka bjalo le go kwešiša FV
I will
7 LRGP.
I will refer to it in simple terms. It's FV47 LRGP.
Ngizoqala ngayo kwi-registration eku-FV 47 LRGP.
Bobby number BTL 71719B.
And Bobby number, it's BTL 719B.
Bese sibiza le number ke bathi i-Bobby number u-BTL 719B.
Nako letšatši le nako 2020 of 6/19
The date and time, it's 2020 of 6/29.
02/24/20.
And the time, it's 02/24/20.
Bese kuthi ke i-date yilena ke la ngeyi-19 zika-June 2020 isikhathi imizuzu ewu-24 emva ko-2 nama-seconds awu-20.
So on page 34, are you on page 34?
Yeah.
Page 34, the third entry from the top.
Page 34 ya boraro go tlogella godimo.
Okay.
The time there,
Nako e reng e?
2020 of 6/19 2:30
It says
1:36.
2020 of 6/19 2:30.36, my lord.
I-date ke yi-19 zika-June 2020 isikhathi u-02:30:36 ama-seconds.
yes.
Status ignition off.
And the status, it shows that the ignition was off.
Nokusho ukuthi imoto yayingadumi noma ayidumi.
Speed 0.
The speed is 0.
Speed u-0.
Order 0.
Order is 0 as well.
Auto u-0 futhi.
Near Emily Hope House Avenue, Pretoria, North Pretoria.
And that was near Emily Hope House Avenue, Pretoria North, in Pretoria.
Chaza ke la ukuthi kuseduze nase-Emily Hope House Avenue e-Pretoria North.
Yes. The earlier question was, where is the police station situated?
Puchisho be ile gore police station ela yona e mo kae?
Imo gare ga ilo wa ga mara because ina le the entrance tse pedi.
It would be in between, my lord, because it has two entrances.
Kusho ukuthi i-police station ke izoba phakathi nendawo ke ngoba kuney'ndawo ey'mbili la ongena khona.
Emily Street le Benfeld.
It's between Emily Street and Belfelion.
Phakathi ke kwale itrata lezi ke i-Emily kanye nayo i-Benfeld.
Yes. If I can ask you to refer to exhibit MM, page 7 there.
Bare gona go botlhatsi bo we ba MM page ya bo supa.
It's already on record, but just put that on record again.
Bare is le gona lena le kae bala gape.
Which le rifing mo.
Which one are you referring
The
to?
one at 2:30.
Bare ye ya 2:30.
Okay. Friday 2026/19. Serial number 531.
ithi ke ngolesihlanu ngeyi-19 zikaJune 2020 serial number, can you repeat serial number?
Serial number 531.
U531 serial number.
Napo 230.
And the time it's 2:30,
Isikhathi ke u2:30
Investigation back.
and the investigation back.
buya ke lona uphenyo.
Detective Sergeant Mokhand of National Cold Case Unit booked back one male suspect of murder on Nongoma case 163 of 10/2018. Bongani Ntanzi. SAP 14 6406/20. SAP 14A.
Yes, thank you.
Just show me that. Can you just show me that? You need to go back. Okay. Lana ke okubhaliwe ke ukuthi uyena uDetective Sergeant Mokhane ewayo ke iNational Cold Case Unit webuyisa ke umuntu wesilisa oyedwa umsolwa kwicala ke lokubulala lakwaNongoma ucase 16310 2018 ubongani Ntanzi igama.
And where did you come back from? Just put that on record again.
Lebe le boya le tswa
Where were you
kae?
returning from?
Lebe le boya le tswa kae?
Carltonville.
I remember we were coming from Carltonville, my lord.
Khumbula ukuthi uma sibuya ke sasibuya khona eCarltonville.
Yes, and can you just place the next entry?
Nke le re balleng ya go
At
latela
0450.
ya 0450.
0450. Okay, you never like I said, eh?
Ba re
You,
ka-
you can start on exhibit MM.
le ka thoma go botlhatsi bo ba MM.
Okay. Serial number.
This one ends with 235, my lord.
Yes, after that one of 235. The next one.
Ba re ka mogara ga yela ya 235 ya go latela yona e reng oh.
It's
You
entry
never like I said,
534.
yeah, serial number 534. Number 450.
The serial number is 534 and the time is 4:50.
Serial number ke lana u534 isikhathi ke u450.
Prisoner transferred.
And it shows the prisoner transferred.
Ukuthi ke usiboshwa ke sase sindluliswa.
Detective Sergeant Mokhand of National Cold Case Unit with one male suspect of murder on Nongoma case 163 of 6/2018.
Ukuthi ke yena uDetective Sergeant Mokhane ebuyisa umsolwa oyedwa ke umuntu wesilisa cala ke lokubulala kaNongoma
Bongani Ntanzi,
ubongani Ntanzi
cell 64/06/2020.
ucell 64/06 2020.
SAP 14A 512666765.
Okay, SAP 14A. Can you repeat that, please? Sergeant, SAP 14A.
S1266 765.
765.
S1266765.
Okay, S1266765. Sorry for that.
Yes.
Transferred to Foster's Court without any injury or complaint. Correctly transferred Gasaina.
And after having correctly transferred, I signed.
Wasendluliselwa ke eFosfora C ke kungekho ke la akhala ngako noma ukulimala okukhona ngase ngiyasayinda ke emuva kwalokho.
Can I then ask you to turn to the AVL exhibit MM2, page 34?
Bar le gona ka mo go page 34 mo bentjere le gona. Yes, I am there, my lord.
The sixth entry there, the top in the middle of the page.
Bar ya botshela godimo go tloga paging ya mogare.
Can you just place that on record?
Ye ka godimo.
This one.
The one on top, my lord.
Yes. at-
Six,
Barry.
you're counting from the top, six down.
6, okay. 1, 2, Yes, ke khodi ke human.
Yes, I am there, my lord.
Yes.
Ke thome ka koloi gape gore ke no
Should I
thoma-
No, no, just the time. Is it correct? Is the same vehicle?
Barnako, kiona koloi yele eventually
e
issue.
sa le yona.
Yes, it is the same vehicle, my lord.
sele ya moto eyodwa yebo.
Yes. At 0502, just place those particulars on record.
Le ka bolela ka nako ka yana ewe ya 0502.
Okay. Ere 2026-19-0502 driving.
It shows 2020-06-19 0502 driving.
Lana ke ichaza ilanga ukuthi i-19 zika June 2020 isikhathi imizuzu ewu-2 emuva ko-5 iyahamba.
Nako 210.
And the time was 2:10.
Yes, just place the entire time on record.
Ilokeleng ka moka.
Or
Nako ewe.
2 double
Awa, nako.
nako. Okay, ke 2026-19-0502. Okay, sorry. 10
It's
10 10 double dot 10.
seconds. It's 2020-06-19 and the time there is 0:02 and 10 seconds.
Chaza isikhathi ke ukuthi 2020 unyaka 19 zika June 502 namancijana nje ayishumi.
Status driving.
And the status, it shows that the vehicle is driving
Nokuthi imoto yayihamba
Speed 10.
at a speed of 10.
sivinini kwaku-10
Order 0.
The order is 0
odo kuno-0
Location near Belfast Union Street, Pretoria, North Pretoria.
and it was driving near Belfast Street in Pretoria.
And just for record,
futhi ke nendawo eduze-ke ne-Benfield Street ePretoria North ePretoria.
and just for record purposes, who was driving the vehicle?
Ke mang o be a
On this
reila
day?
koloi ewe?
We drive again now.
It was driven by myself.
Imina owayeshayela imoto leyo.
And just for record purposes, just put the time when you arrive at the police station.
Nke le re botse ka nako e be le fitlha police station
The
ka
second
yona.
line there, in the-
Mothaladi wa go latela wa bobedi.
just 4 lines above where you were reading.
Ya bone go tloga mo be le bala gona.
Okay. 1, 2. Hey, I do one.
E leng ya bobedi.
No.
Nke re be le bala ya botshela.
Yeah.
Napile ge le ya godimo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Eh.
Ere 2020-06-19.
It says 2020-06-19
Kwakuyi-19 zika June 2020
Nako 4.50.18.
and the time was 4:50.18 seconds.
nokuthi ke isikhathi ke kwaku-450 naninjana awu-18.
And the location,
Location ya gona e reng?
Near General Divet Street, Pretoria.
And
North.
it is near General Divet Street in Pretoria North.
Eduze ke kwestrata i-General Divet ePretoria North ePretoria.
just in terms of exhibit MM2, when you were driving off at 0502 on the 19th of June 2020, where were you headed to?
Ge be le reila le kgwetša ka 0502 moye ya botshelela. Lena le be le reila le yabe.
Area Phosphorus Court.
We were going to Phosphorus Court.
Lana ke ethi khona 0502 le ifundi weqala ke uma sisuka ke lapho sasihamba siya enkantolo eFosforus.
Yes, to do what?
Le be le yo diang.
Berisha Muswari wa court.
We were taking the accused to court.
Yes, which accused?
Motshwari wa
Accused
mo-
number 2, Bongani Ntanzi.
Accused number 2 Bongani Ntanzi.
Asihambisa ke umsolo wakhe ngalelo langa ngihambisa ngimisa enkantolo yena ke umsolo wesibili ubongani Ntanzi.
Can you just maybe focus on the location, put on record how you drove?
Nke le lebelleng mola mo location le re botse gore lena le kgweditše jwang.
Okay, rile go tloga police station la tsepela ka Benfield Union Street,
From-
Pretoria North.
From the police station, my lord, we used Benfenuyun Street, Pretoria North.
Masiphuma ke khona ke epolice station sahamba ke sisebenzisa yona iBenfield Street.
Ra tsena ka Rachel de Beer Street, Pretoria North.
and we went into Rachel de Beer Street in Pretoria North.
Sangena-ke kulesi strato esibhalwe lana i-Rachel de Beer Street ePretoria North.
Ra tsena ka M1 Road, Pretoria North.
From there, we went into M1 North, Pretoria North,
Sase singena-ke kulesi esilandelayo i-M1 ePretoria North.
Ra sepela ka yona M1 Road, Pretoria North, ho fihlela re reach Eskia Mphahlele Drive, Mayville, Pretoria.
we proceeded with M1 Road, Pretoria North, until we took Eskia Mphahlele Drive.
Ntse re sepela ka Eskia.
Sorry. Sase sihamba ngayo-ke i-M1 leyo-ke saze sayofika-ke e-Eskia Mphahlele Drive eMayville ePretoria.
Centurion re sepela ka Eskia Mphahlele Drive ra tla ka Mountain View, Pretoria.
Whilst we were still using Eskia Mphahlele, we then took Mountain View in Pretoria.
Ma sahamba ngayo-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele leyo sase sihlangana nayo-ke i-Mountain View ePretoria.
Ra tsena ka Roseville, Pretoria, re sale mo Eskia Mphahlele.
And we went into Roseville in Pretoria whilst we were still in Eskia Mphahlele.
Sahamba ngayo-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele leyo sase siyohlangana-ke ne-Roseville.
Ra feta Capital Park, Pretoria, re sa sepela ka Eskia Mphahlele gape.
We passed Capital Parks in Pretoria while still on Eskia Mphahlele.
Sisekuyona-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele leyo sandlula-ke e-Capital Park.
Sale Eskia Mphahlele Drive ra feta gape Technicon Rent, Pretoria.
Whilst we were still on Eskia Mphahlele, we also passed Technicon Road, Technicon Rank in Pretoria.
Sisahamba ngayo-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele sase siyohlangana-ke ne-Technicon Rent ePretoria.
Mme re sale mo Eskia Mphahlele ra tla to east ra tla ka Pretoria West.
Whilst we were still on Eskia Mphahlele, we then Eskia Mphahlele Drive East, we then went into Pretoria West.
Sahamba ngayo-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele Drive e-East sayodlula-ke ePretoria West.
Re feta tsela Eskia Mphahlele ra tsena ka Francis Bar Skogronte 648.J a ke bone nna ke in Pretoria.
And whilst the Eskia Mphahlele Road then took us into France Bard Street, Skogrond 6 showgrounds 6, 4, and I do not see what other numbers, but it was still in Pretoria.
Sahamba ngayo-ke i-Eskia Mphahlele leyo ePretoria West-ke sayohlangana nayo i-Francis Bar Street showgrounds ngibona ukuthi ibhalwe lapha kodwa kusesePretoria.
Napile ra tsena ka Nanasita Street Skogronte 648J something Pretoria.
And we also used Nanasita Street showgrounds right in Pretoria as well.
Sahamba ngayo-ke saze sayofika-ke noma sayohlangana ne-Nanasita.
Mera sepela ka Sophie de Brain Street, Pretoria Central.
We also used Sophie de Brain Street in Pretoria Central.
Sayohlangana-ke noma sahamba-ke ngayo i-Sophie de Brain Street ePretoria maphakathi nedolobha.
Re feta ra sepela ka Dequa Road, Salvokop, Pretoria.
After that, we used Dequa Road, Salvekop in Pretoria.
Saze sayohlangana-ke noma sahamba ngayo i-Dequa umgwaqo i-Dequa eSalvokop ePretoria.
Mera tla ra feta gape Kausili Jan Smuts Drive, Salvokop, Pretoria.
We also passed Jan Smuts Drive, Salvekop in Pretoria.
Sayofika noma sayodlula-ke kuyona i-Jan Smuts Drive eSalvokop khona ePitoli.
Mera tsena ka Schoeman Freeway, Salvokop, Pretoria.
We then went into Ben Schoeman Freeway, Salvekop in Pretoria.
Saze siyohlangana-ke noma siyongena-ke kuyona-ke i-Ben Schoeman Freeway eSalvokop ePitoli.
Sepela gape ka Ben Schoeman go fihlela re tla Groenkloof 358JR, Pretoria.
We proceeded in Ben Schoeman Freeway until we got to Grondkloof 358 JR in Pretoria.
Sihamba ngayo-ke saze siyohlangana-ke nayo i-Ben Schoeman. Sihamba ngayo-ke i-Ben Schoeman leyo sayohlangana ne-Groenkloof 358 JR ePitoli.
Mera sa sepela ka Ben Schoeman gape ra tla ka di Hove Centurion.
Whilst we were still driving on Ben Schoeman, we then went into the Hoovers
The
Hoovers in Centurion.
Sahamba ngayo ke i-Benskuman leyo sayohlangana-ke ne-Hoovers e-Centurion.
Salomoka Benskuman Opera Littleton, 88 Centurion.
Whilst we were still on Benskuman, we went into Littleton in Centurion.
Sahamba ngayo ke i-Benskuman sayohlangana-ke ne-Littleton e-Centurion.
Rasipula kayo na opera Kopanel Swartkop Centurion.
We proceeded in Benskuman until we met Swartkop in Centurion.
Sahamba ngayo ke i-Benskuman saze sayofika-ke noma sayohlangana ne-Zwartkop e-Centurion.
Sasipula kayo Benskuman opera Tlaka Brakfontein 399 Centurion.
While still using Benskuman Freeway, we then came across Brankfont 399 in Centurion.
Sahamba ngayo ke i-Benskuman leyo sayohlangana-ke ne-Brakfontein 399 Centurion.
Tlaka kayo na Benskuman Rafita Low Ladia Centurion.
And whilst we were still on Benskuman, we then also came across Lowladia in Centurion.
Sisahamba ngayo i-Benskuman sayohlangana-ke ne-Lowladia e-Centurion.
Salmo Benskuman opera Rafita Halfway Gardens Midrand.
Whilst we were still on Benskuman, we then also passed Halfway Gardens in Midrand.
Sahamba ngayo ke leyo ke sayohlangana ne-Halfway ku-N1 freeway ne-Halfway Gardens e-Midrand.
Omera Sepula Rape Rafita Waterfall 5 Nakibo numero Midrand.
And we were still on Benskuman, then we passed Waterfall 5, and I do not see that number, however it was in Midrand.
Sahamba ngayo ke sayohlangana-ke Waterfall or Waterfall khona-ke e-Midrand.
M1 Freeway Woodmead Santin.
And it proceeded into M1 Freeway, Woodmead in Senton.
Sahamba ngayo ke saze sayohlangana-ke ne-Woodmead e-Senton.
Isal M1 Rape Rafita M1 Freeway Batlu.
Still on M1, we passed Batlu Freeway.
Sisahamba ngayo ke i-M1 leyo sayofika-ke i-Batlu Senton.
Rafita Eastgate Santin.
We passed Eastgate in Senton.
Sayindlula i-Eastgate e-Senton.
Isal M1 Freeway Ratlaka Weinberg Santin.
While still on M1 Freeway, we passed Weinberg in Senton.
Sekona ku-M1 freeway sayindlula e-Weinberg e-Senton.
Ralatelaka Bramley Park Santin.
Followed by Bramley Park in Senton.
Kulandela-ke i-Bramley Park e-Senton.
Ralatelaka Safer Fontaine 51J something Johannesburg.
And we followed by Safer Fountain 51J, and the other number I do not see in Johannesburg.
Sasesahamba ngayo ku-M1 lowo sayofika-ke e-Safer Fontaine 51 e-Johannesburg.
Salmo M1 Freeway Rape Rafita Houghton Estate.
Still on M1 Freeway, my lord, we passed Houghton Estate.
Sisahamba ngayo ku-M1 freeway sayofika-ke e-Houghton Estate.
Umera Rafita Kilani M1 Freeway Rape.
And still on M1 Freeway, we passed Kilani.
Sisahamba ngayo ku-M1 sayofika-ke i-Kilani.
Ratla Rape M1 Freeway Rafita Parktown.
While still on M1 Freeway, we passed Parktown.
Sisekona ku-M1 freeway sayofika-ke noma sayindlula i-Parktown
Parktown Johannesburg.
Parktown, which is in Johannesburg.
eSegoli.
Ratla Rape Freeway Johannesburg.
And proceeded still in that freeway in Johannesburg.
Qhubeka ngayo ke leyo freeway leyo eGoli.
Yafita Rape M1 Freeway Selby.
And it proceeded to M1 Freeway in Selby.
Yaqhubeka-ke ngo-M1 freeway eSelby.
Yalatelaka Omonde 99 IR Johannesburg South.
Followed by M1 Freeway, Omonde 91 IR, Johannesburg South.
Landelwa-ke yona ku-M1 freeway e-Omonde 99 eJohannesburg.
Excuse me. Salomo M1 Freeway Rape Rafita Robert Sam Johannesburg South.
Whilst we were still on the M1 Freeway, we passed Robert Sam, Johannesburg South.
Sisekona-ke u-M1 freeway usandlula-ke kuyona-ke i-Robert M Johannesburg South.
Yatla Rape Ralatelaka Evans Park Johannesburg South.
And whilst we were still on the M1 Freeway, we passed Evans Park. in Johannesburg South.
Sisebona ko M1 lowo kasandlula ke Evans Park eJohannesburg South.
Ya change at lapha N2 freeway Mondio Johannesburg South
And now we went into the M12,
N12 freeway.
N12, November 12 freeway, Mondio in Johannesburg South.
Sasen manje ke sesingena ke kuyena ke N12 freeway eMondio eJohannesburg South.
Ra sepela ka yona ra feta N12 freeway Aeroton Johannesburg South.
And whilst we were still on the N12 freeway, we passed Aeroton, Johannesburg South.
Sisengena ke N12 freeway sandlula ke eEverton Johannesburg South.
Sa feta gape N1 freeway Deep Kloof 319 IQ Johannesburg South.
And we passed the N1 freeway, Diepkloof 319 IQ in Johannesburg South.
Sesindlula ke na ko N1 freeway eDeepkloof 319 IQ eJohannesburg South.
Ra tsena gape ka Old Potchefstroom Road Deep Kloof 319 IQ Johannesburg South.
And we used the old Potchefstroom Road, Diepkloof 319 IQ in Johannesburg South.
Sasesindlula ke kwendlela ke lomgwaqo ke abathi Old Potchefstroom Road eDeepkloof 319 IQ eJohannesburg South.
Sa sepela gape ya Old Potchefstroom Road Deep Kloof 319 IQ Soweto.
As we were still driving, my lord, it then went into Old Potchefstroom Road, Diepkloof 319 IQ in Soweto.
Sisahamba ke kuyona ke Old Potchefstroom Road umgwaqo lowo ke eDeepkloof 319 IQ eSoweto.
Sa driver gape ra tsena ka Chris Hani Road Power Park Soweto.
Whilst we were still driving, we went into Chris Hani Road, Power Parks in Soweto.
Sahamba kanjalo ke sandlula ke kumgwaqo ke iKhrizani ePower Park eSoweto.
Elatelang er near Elias Motsoaledi Road Dlamini Soweto.
The following one, it then went into near Elias Motsoaledi Road in Dlamini in Soweto.
Elandelayo ke kwabo ke umgwaqo ke iElias Motsoaledi eDlamini eSoweto.
Awulatela Chris Hani Road Dlamini Soweto.
It was followed by Chris Hani Road in Dlamini in Soweto.
Olandelayo ke kwaba umgwaqo ke iKhrizani eDlamini eSoweto.
Sepitsa ka yona o fitlhela Oma Street Dlamini Soweto.
We followed the Chris Hani Road in Dlamini, Soweto until we got to Goma Road, Goma Street in Dlamini in Soweto.
Sihambile ngayo ke eDlamini sawufika ke eKoma Street eDlamini eSoweto.
Apile ra sepela gape ra tla ka Makhalima Street Moroka.
Then we drove into Makhalima Street in Moroka.
Sihamba ngayo ke sasingena ke kumgwaqo noma ke strato ke iMakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
Apile motoro wa idler.
From there, the motor vehicle was idling.
And which place is this?
Ibe ile mo kae?
Moroka Police Station.
It was now at Moroka Police Station. my
Lapho
lord.
ke imoto nje yayiduma ke noma lokho akabiza ukuthi ke idler ke idler eMoroka Police Station eSoweto.
And what time was the time of arrival?
Ibe ile nako mang ga be le fihla?
Ka no re fitlhile ka 622 ka re tsena re emenyana ya idler.
I can say we arrived at 6:22 because we stopped upon our arrival and it kept on idling.
Ngizothi ke isikhathi safika ngaso ke lesi sibhalwe lapha ke u622 ngoba safika ke sema khona ke imoto yabe iduma ke noma iidler.
Can you once again just clarify for record purposes why you drove to Moroka Police Station?
Nke le re tlhalosetse gore e kgone go gatishwa gore go baneng le na le ile la ya Moroka Police Station.
Ka re ke le ka tlhalosetsa gore ka no ka re tswa police station kwa ke kelela mogala go tswa go Brigadier Gininda.
As I've explained to court that as we were driving when we were leaving, I got a call from Mr. Gininda,
Bese ngishilo ke ngaphambi
Brigadier Gininda.
chazela lenkantolo ke ukuthi ngase ngisahamba ke ngemoto leyo ke ngase ngithola ucingo olubuya kuyena uBrigadier Gininda.
Ore pele re ya Fosolras Court re fete Moroka Police Station.
And instructed me that before going to Foslorus Court, we should firstly pass by Moroka Police Station.
Engitshela ke ukuthi ngaphambilini kokuthi ngihambe ngiye enkantolo yase Foslores kuzofanele ukuthi ngiyodlula ke epolice station yase Moroka.
Ba o pele motho wa ka tsia confession ya Ntanzi accused number 2.
As he had found a person that would be able to take a confession from the accused number 2 Bongani Ntanzi
esho ke ukuthi wayesemtholileke umuntu owayezothatha ke istatement noma la awayezothi khona ke uBongani Ntanzi agonyuluke khona.
Can you just then go back to Exhibit MM2 after the last idle? What happened there?
Nkele
On the
boele
status.
go bona botlhatsi bo we ka moraga idling ya mafelelo go diragetseng
Ka date ya 2026-19-0646 ka nako 0646.28 seconds ke ile ka tima motoro
on the date of the 19th of June 2020 at 6:46:28 seconds. I then switched off the ignition.
Kwathi ke ngazo i-19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke 06:48:28 ama seconds ke ngase ngicisha ke imoto.
And the location?
Lebele le kae?
Beile Makhalima Street, Moroka Police Station.
The location was in Makhalima Street in Moroka Police Station in Soweto.
Indawo ke kwakuse kwistrada ke iMakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
Yes, then the next activity under that?
Napile ka moraga mo we e reng
Sal
Diragetseng.
26-19-08-12-06 startup, Golea Duma.
on the same date of the 19th of June 2020 at 06:12 and 6 seconds. That's when
08.
08, my apologies, my lord. At 08:12, that's when the vehicle was ignited. It start up.
Sal
Ngazo ke i-19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke 08:12:06 ama seconds ila engadumisa khona ke imoto futhi.
Sal ka Mogara Police Station ya Moroka.
And we were still at Moroka Police Station.
Sengaphakathi ke kuyona i-police station yaseMoroka.
Be ke no be ke tswaletse space sa motho ke phakile space sa motho a berekang mola be ke shootisha koloi.
And I was moving the vehicle as I had blocked someone's space, someone that worked at Moroka Police Station.
Ngangisusa ke imoto ngoba kwawukuthi ke ngangivaleleke noma ngisendaweni ke yomuntu osebenza khona lapho eMoroka.
O mersalona mo ya idle gape.
Whilst we were still there, it idled again.
Sisekhona lapho ke imoto yayisaduma ke futhi
Ka lona letsatsi lewe ka 8:35 ka tima motoro.
On the same day at 8:35, I switched off the vehicle.
yeah. Ngayo ke 8:35 ngaphinda futhi ke imoto ngayicisha.
Sala ka Mogara.
The AVL, sorry, the AVL shows that the vehicle was idling from 8:21 until 8:31. Do you remember what the reason was?
E bontsha mo we gore koloi e bentse e duma go tlogella ka 8:21 go fihlella ka 8:31 le a tseba gore lebaka e beileng. Yes, I still remember.
Mshutshisi uthi ke kuyabonakala ke la ukuthi imoto yayiduma ke kusuka ngalesi sikhathi leso 8:21 8:26 kwaze kwayoshaya ke 8:31 uthi yebo ngiyasazi isizathu ukuthi kwakuyini.
Ka re go tonya be ke shumisha hitara.
As it was cold, I was using the heater, my lord.
Nanjengoba ke kwakubanda ke noma kwakunamakhaza ke ngalelo langa lelo ke ngangilayite i-heater.
Yes, next activity after ignition off?
Napile ka moraga gore ignition e timiwe gwa diragala eng.
Ya ke ile ka starta gape ka 10:08.
I ignited the vehicle again at 10:08.
Kwathi ke ngalelo langa lelo ke ngo 10:08 ngadumisa imoto futhi.
Sala ka Mogara Police Station gape.
And I was still at the police station.
Ngisengaphakathi ke kuyona i-police station.
Ka tloga ganyane
And then it moves
ka 10:13.
at 10:13.
And what was the reason?
Yase isuka ke
Lebaka e beileng.
10:13 sorry.
Re shetse re lokisetsa go tloga
We were now
kwa Moroka re ya Fosloras.
preparing to drive from Moroka to Vosloorus.
Sasesilungiselake ukuhamba khona ke eMoroka siya eVosloorus.
Yes.
Omega rela ganyane a idla gape.
I drove just a little bit as it was still dry idling.
Hamba ke kancane nje nanjengoba yayisaduma ke.
Yes, it shows that the vehicle was idling from 10:14:48 until 10:44:30. What was the reason?
E bontsha gore koloi e bentse e duma go tlogella ka 10:14:48 go fitlhella ka 10:44 lebaka e beileng.
Versa lukisha ona re so separa bang mo tseleng.
Lana ke bonakala ke ukuthi imoto leyana ke yayiduma ke ngayo u10:14 kusuka ngayo u10:14 lana ikwaze kwashaya u10:39 ne. Okay, go over.
And we were still preparing to how are we going to get to Vosloorus.
Sase lungiselelake ukuthi sasayofika kaseyofika kanjani ke khona eVosloorus.
Omeya idla gape.
And it was idling again.
Yes, after the last idle, what was the next activity?
Ka moraga gore e duma gana maue go diragetseng.
Ile ya tima gape.
The ignition was turned off.
The time?
Yayisaduma ke khona lapha ke kuyena u10:44 emuva kwalokho ngase ngicisha ke.
Nako e be e reng.
10:46.
10:46 was the time, my lord.
Isikhathi ke kwaku 10:46.
Yes, in seconds?
Metsotswana.
10:46.56.
10:46 and 56 seconds.
Ama seconds ke ayo 56.
Yes, next activity?
Napile ka moraga maue go diragala eng.
Salona Chatelari 2026 19/11:42.
It was on the same day of the 19th of June 2020.
Start up gape. Salamaraga police station.
And at 11:42, that is when I ignited the vehicle once more.
Ngalo lelo langa ke langa 19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke 11:42 ngayidumisa futhi ke imoto.
Omega lona Chachelo gape 11:42 09 seconds. Sorry, 11. Yeah, ignition off. Salamaraga police station.
And on the same day, my lord, of the 19th of June 2020 at 11:42 and 9 seconds, the ignition went off.
Ngalo ke lelo langa langa 19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke 11:42:09 langa esegi switch off khona noma ngecisha khona ke imoto.
Ome lona Chachelo gape 2020/06/19 11:59:00.
And on that same day, my lord, of the 19th of June 2020 at 11:59:00 seconds,
Ka starta gape koloi Salamaraga police station.
I ignited the vehicle whilst we were still at the at Moroka police station.
Ngalo lelo langa langa 19 ka June 2020 umzuzu nje owodwa ngaphambi kwayo ukuthi shumi nambili ila engayidumisa khona ke imoto ngangisengaphakathi ke kuyona i-police station yaseMoroka.
Ome ka 2020 06/19 12 o'clock 15 seconds got start out driver.
And on the same day of the 19th of June 2020 at 12:00 15 seconds, I started driving.
Ngalo
Yes.
lelo langa langa 19 ka June 2020 isikhathi ke kwakuse u12 ke manje ngaqala ke ukuhamba.
And what was the reason?
Lebaka be leng.
Re setse re feditse ka Ntanzi o dira confession re ya court Vosloorus.
We were done with Ntanzi as he had made a confession, and we were now going to Vosloorus.
Sase siqedile ke ngaye uNtanzi ke la awaye egonyuluka khona ke sase manje sesundlulela khona ke eVosloorus.
Yes, can you indicate the route that you traveled?
Ngele re tlhalosetse ge ditsela tse leng gore lena le sepetse ka tsona.
Ke salona le Chachileo ngasba le dinako ka no bala go re tsamaile kae.
On the same day, I will not mention the times, however, I will mention the route which we took.
Ngalelo langa lelo ke angeke ngibesa ichaza.
Now you must mention the time. It is there.
Oh, okay.
Ba re le bolele gore nako e be e reng.
Okay.
Kanto lithi ke akachazeke isikhathi enganyisela ukuthi asichaze isikhathi bezochaza nje umzila ke kodwa inkantolo icela ukuthi akachaze isikhathi uma ngabe ukuthi sikhona lapha.
Right car 2026-19-12-00.15 driving near Koma Street, Moroka, Soweto.
On the 19th of June 2020 at 12:00 and 15 seconds, I was driving near Koma Street in Moroka, Soweto.
Lana ke ngalo lelanga lange 19 zika June 2020 isikhathi ke u12 ngihamba ke kwestrado iKoma eMoroka.
2026-19-12-01-05 seconds driving near Chris Hani Dlamini.
And on that same day at 12:01 and 5 seconds, my lord, I was driving near Chris Hani Road in Dlamini in Soweto.
Ngalo lelo langa lelo ke isikhathi ke noma 19 zika June 2020 isikhathi u12:01 ngihamba ke umgwaqo ke eDlamini eSoweto.
Umersale satamaka Chris Hani Road Dlamini. Ratlaka nearly 12:03. Ratla Chris Hani Road Klipspruit.
And whilst we were still driving on that same day at 12:03 and 5 seconds near Chris Hani Road in Klipspruit.
Ngalo langa futhi ke lange 19 zika June 2020 isikhathi ke u12:03 sihamba ngawo ke umgwaqo ke iKrizani eKlipspruit eSoweto.
And there's an activity, the status.
Mo we go na le mo e leng gore e bontsha gore go diragetseng.
Hash braking.
It shows hash braking.
Do you remember the reason?
Le sa gopola lebaka? I do not remember what was the problem at that time.
Lana ke ukhuluma ke ngendlela ke noma ke lokho kubhaliwe la ukuthi ke hash braking ke noma indlela ke yobreka nje angisasikhumbula izathu ke noma kwakuyini eyenzeka.
Salonel Chatley 2026-19, got a 19-12-08, driving near Old Potchefstroom Road, Deep Kloof 319 IQ, Soweto.
And on the same day, my lord, of the 19th of June 2020 at 12:08 and 5 seconds, I was driving near Old Potchefstroom Road in Deep Kloof 319 IQ in Soweto.
19 June 2020 u12:08 isikhathi ngihamba ke hamba kona ke umgwaqo ke iOld Potchefstroom eDeep Kloof 319 IQ eSoweto.
Salonel Chatley gape 2026-19, kana po 12:08-35 seconds, ra joina N12 freeway Deep Kloof 319 Soweto.
And on the same day of the 19th of June 2020 at 12:08 and 35 seconds, we then joined the N12 Deep Kloof 319 IQ in Soweto.
19 June 2020 isikhathi ke u12:08-35 ngihamba ngishayela ke u-N12 freeway eDeep Kloof 319 IQ eSoweto.
Recipe ka na N12 freeway Salonel Chatley fitla ka 12:10-15 seconds.
We proceeded on the same day using the N12 freeway until 12:09 and 5 and 12:10 and 15 seconds.
Sihambile ke ngalo langa saze sayofika kwaze bayashaya isikhathi u12:10 nama seconds awu15 sihamba kuyona ke lo mgwaqo lo.
Recipe ka N12 freeway Ayrton.
And we were using the N12 freeway in Arroton.
Sasihamba ngayo ke u-N12 freeway eArroton.
Salonel Chatley gape 12:10-58 seconds, ra tsena ka ra feta Swartcourt Street Ridgeway Johannesburg.
And on the same day at 12:10 and 58 seconds, we passed Swartcourt Street in Ridgeway in Johannesburg.
Ngazo i-19 lezo zika June 2020 u12:10 u58 seconds sayondlula ke kwistrada abathi yi-Swartcourt eRidgeway eJohannesburg South.
Salona mo we gape 2020-06-19-2011 go fitla ka 2020 619-12-11-13 seconds. Recipe jaga N12 freeway go fitla ka 2020-619-12-12-58 santsana le tsama ka N12 freeway Ridgeway Winchester.
And we proceeded with N12 freeway from 12:11:13 until 12:12:58, where we got into Glen Eagles in Johannesburg South.
Sihambile ke lana saze sayofika ke i-Ridgeway lena ukusuka ngaso isikhathi ke u-12 11 13 kwaze bayoshaya ke isikhathi lesa esi-12 12 58 sihamba ngayo kwe-N12 leyana u-N12 freeway ibhalwe ke i-Glen Eagles.
Umelo sa sepela ka nela tšatši lo gape ka nako 12:14 00 seconds ra sepela ka N12 freeway Basonia.
And whilst we were still driving on that same day at 12:14 and 00 seconds, we drove into N12 freeway in Basonia.
Sisa ngalelo langa lelo ke isikhathi ke u-12:14 ama-seconds awekho ke u-00 ngayo N12 freeway eBasonia.
Go tloga ka lona letšatši le 12:14 18 seconds go fihla ka 12:16 31 seconds we re sepela ka N12 freeway Albertine, Southcrest Albertine.
And my Lord, from 12, 14 and 18 seconds on that same day, we were driving in N12 freeway in Alberton until we got to 12, 16, 31.
Ngalelo langa lelo ke lazo i-19 zika June 2020 ngayo u-12 14 18 kwaze bayofika ke ngayo u-12 16 31 sihamba ngayo umgwaqo leyana u-N12 freeway e-Albertine kwaze sayofika ke N12 freeway South Crest.
Salo gona mo gape ka 12:16 31 seconds ra tla ka no. Okay, got in 19, 20, 26, 19, 12, 18, 00 seconds, and then Ratlaka entry,
And
Fontaine, 108 Jimiston.
on the same day at 12, 18 and 00 seconds, we then drove into N3 freeway in Elands Fountain.
12 18 10.
Yes.
Okay. Ngazo i-19 zika June 2020 ngayo isikhathi ke u-12 18 10 sihamba ngayo N3 freeway e-Elandsfontein 108 eGermiston.
Then Salwana Mol Chachlevo, 2026, 19, 12, 19, 11 seconds. Rasplaga N3 freeway Albemarle Jimiston.
And on that same day at 12, 19 and 11 seconds, we were driving in N3 freeway Albemarle in Germiston.
Ngalo lelo langa ke langa i-19 zika June 2020 12 19 ama-seconds awu-11 ke sihamba ku-N3 freeway e-Albemarle eGermiston.
Albemarle.
Albemarle, sorry about that.
I apologize, my Lord, it's Albemarle.
Albemarle ke ngiyakholisela lokho.
Umer Salwana Mo Wake at 12, 19, 42 seconds near N3 freeway for Reverse Park Albertine.
And on that same day, my Lord, at 12, 19 and 42 seconds, we were driving in Fairworths Park in Albertine. In Fairworths Park.
Sorry. Ngalo lelo langa ke langa i-19 zika June 2020 12 19 42 sasihamba ke ku-N3 freeway eFairworths Park Albertine.
Salwana Mo Gape, Galona Chatle, Kotwaka 12, 20, 33, Ofitaka 12, it's already 19, 12, 21, 25 seconds. Verifita road N3 freeway road Cop Jimiston.
And my Lord, on the same day of the 19th of June 2020 at 12, 20 and 33 seconds, we joined N3 freeway in Radio Cop in Germiston up to 12, 30,
12,
35,
12, 21.
12:21 up to 12:21 and 25 seconds, and we were still in N3 freeway in Radio Cop in Germiston.
Ngazo ke i-19 zika June 2020 usuka ngayo ke u-12 20 33 kwaze bayoshaya ke u-12 21 25 sasihamba ngawo ke umgwaqo lwawo N3 freeway i-Road Cop 139 eGermiston.
Salwana Chachilo Gape, Gano kaya 12:23, 55 seconds. Rabaret rear sepulaka yona tsela eo near Berry Mares Road, Freddy Boss, go fihla ka 12:24, 15 seconds.
And on the same day from 12:23 and 55 seconds, we were now driving in Berry Marais Road in Freddy Boss in Boksburg until 12:24 and 15 seconds still on the same road.
Ngalo lelo langa lelo ke ukusuka ngayo ke ku-12:23 55 kwaze kwayoshaya ke 12:24:05 u-12:24:05 sasihamba ngawo ke umgwaqo ke abathi yiBerry Mare eFrede Boss eBoksburg.
Omera sepulaka gape sanele jatle 20:25, 45 seconds. Ratsanaka Birman Road, Fosloras Extension 29.
And on the same day at 12:25 and 45 seconds, we joined Birmar Road in Fosloras Extension 29.
Ngalo lelo langa ke ngo-12:25:45 sasesingena ke eBirman Road umgwaqo ke eBirman eFosloras Extension 29 eFosloras.
Birman Road, Fosloras Kimokote, El Police Station.
And Birman Road, it's at court near the police station, my lord, in Fosloras.
Umgwaqo ke eBirman police station iseduze kwekhoti eFosloras.
Omeka lona jatle 12:26, 16 seconds. Katima Poloi.
And on that same day of the 19th of June 2020 at 12:26 and 16 seconds, I switched off the ignition.
Ngalo lelo langa lelo ke isikhathi ke u-12:36 ama-seconds awu-16 la ngacisha khona ke imoto.
And where were you at that stage?
Lebelele kae kana nako eo?
Re le mo gating ya court.
We were at the court gate.
Ngaleso sikhathi ke sasise gate-ini ke noma esangweni ke lasenkantolo.
Omeka 13:26:02 ka starta koloi gape.
And on the same day of the 19th of June 2020 at 13:26 and 2 seconds, I ignited the vehicle.
Ngalo langa lelo ke lange-19th kaJune 2020 isikhathi ke u-13:26 ama-seconds awu-2 ke ngadumisa imoto futhi.
And what was the reason?
Lebaka beileng,
Bekishutela truck ya dibocho.
I was moving for a truck that was bringing prisoners.
Ngangisukela ke itraka eyayilethe iboshwa.
Omeka jatle 13:27 gape katima koloi.
And on the same day at 13:27 and 19 seconds, I switched off the ignition.
Ngalo langa futhi ke ngaye u-13:27 ama-seconds awu-19 ngacisha imoto futhi.
Then katsana ka court.
And I went in court.
Ngakungena enkantolo.
Ekfedije sona le tšatši leo gape ka 14:04:08 seconds.
And when I was finished on the same day at 14:04 and 8 seconds,
Ngathuma sengiqedile ke ngalo lelo langa ku-14:04 ama-seconds awu-8.
Ka starta koloi gape sale ka mogare ga jarata ya tronko e re jarata ya court.
I ignited the vehicle once more whilst we were still in the courtyard.
Ngadumisa imoto futhi ke sise ngaphakathi kona ke amagceke asenkantolo.
Yes.
Sale gona mo gape 14:06 ke sepula near entry freeway Fosloras.
And on the same day at 14:06 and 35 seconds, I joined the N3 freeway in Fosloras.
Yeah,
Kwase
just,
kuthi ke ngayo ke 14:06:35 ngase ngihlangana ke noma umgwaqo ke u-N3 freeway eFosloras.
but just before you proceed, when you switch off the ignition for the first time at 12:26:16, what happened?
Rene-
What happened to the accused?
Rene le tima koloi ka 13:26. Go diragetseng ka 12:26.
Re mo tsentšhitše di court cells.
We put him into the court cells.
Uma ngicisha ke imoto ngalesi sikhathi ke siwu-12:26 umsolwa ke nake sangenisa ke kuma-cell asenkantolo.
Yes, and then what happened to him?
Na pele gwa diragala eng ka yena?
O ile a tsena court.
he went into court.
wangena enkantolo.
No, no, zanga tsene court. You tsene mo di selling holding cells.
My apologies, my lord. He went into the court holding cells.
Ngiyaxolisaka kangenanga enkantolo kodwa wase eyogcinwa ke kuma holding cells ke akhona lapho enkantolo.
Yes, the outcome thereof is on then Exhibit MM. Can you just put that on record?
Napile katlholo ile ya ba gona a shibo
The
botlatsi
register,
bona
the self.
lena mo registering mo go ngwadilweng
Can I help you?
le reng ba le thuse.
The long one.
So,
It's UU1.
Ke botlatsi ba UU1.
Concerning the ruling I must make.
And just that very first entry, what time does that entry start?
Ya mathomo mo we go ngwadilwe ka nako mang?
2026 19
It says 2026 19
00 double dot 14 double dot 03.
00 double dot 14.
Okay, ke le go tswa ke le go mmea kwa di holding cells ka go bona motšhotšhisi.
After placing him at the holding cells, I went to see the prosecutor.
ngathi uma sengimshiyile ke kuma cell alapho ke ngahamba ngayobona umshushisi.
Omme molato wa zanka ba o enrolla mo court roll.
And the matter was not enrolled on the court roll.
Nokuthi ke iqala lelo ke lalingekho kuhla lamacala ke asenkantolo ngalelo langa lelo.
Yes. Then what happened to the accused?
Napile molatofatwa gwa diragala eng ka yena.
Re ra mtšea ra sepela le ena.
We took him and left with him.
Sase simthatha ke yena ke msola sihamba naye.
Yes, thank you. You were on the N3 freeway
Lebelele mo
First
tseleng ya
Lawrence.
N3
at 14:06:35.
ka 14:06 45 55.
Ya re pele re tloga kwa court Sergeant Mabena wila lemoga gore o tlogetse dikhia tša gage le dikhia tša koloi le memory stick kwa Moroka.
When we
police
left
station.
the court, Sergeant Mabena noticed that he left his memory stick and his keys at Moroka police station.
Sathi ke uma siphuma ke lapho noma sesihamba ke lapho wase ebona ke yena ke uSergeant Mabena ukuthi wakhohlwa izikhiya zakhe kanye nayo ke memory stick yakhe epolice station yase Moroka.
Omme re le re boela morago botsebotse ne tshwantse re re ile Phukeng re ra ba re feta re driver re boela back Moroka police station.
And when returning back, we were supposed to went to Phukeng. However, we drove back to Moroka police station.
Kwakufanele ukuthi ke sihamba ke siya ePhukeng kodwa saphoqeleka ke ukuthi ke asiqale ke eMoroka noma sibuyele khona eMoroka.
Omme re le go tloga Foslorus court ra ba re tsena ka driver ka N3 freeway Foslorus
And
ka
when
14:06 55 seconds.
And when we left the Phosphorus court, my lord, we drove into N3 freeway in Phosphorus at 14:06 and 55 seconds.
Kwase kuthi ke ngo1465 ama seconds ke awu 55 uma siphuma khona ke enkantolo ePhosphorus sasihlangana ke nomgwaqo ke iN3 freeway ePhosphorus.
Sala gona mo gape ka same day 14:07:35 ra feta gape N3 freeway free the Boksburg.
And on the same day at 14:07 and 35 seconds, we passed the N3 freeway Fredebos in Boksburg.
Kwase kuthi ngayo ke u14:07:35 sahamba ngayo ku N3 freeway sadlula ke eFredebos eBoksburg.
Sala gona mo gape kana tšatši leo ka 14:09:12 seconds Rafita Freeway Road Equop 139 Jamestown.
And on the same day at 14:09 and 12 seconds, we passed the N3 freeway in Rodikop, the 139 in Jamestown.
Kwase kuthi ngalo lelo langa-ke 1906-2020 u-1409 isikhathi yona se-8 awu 12 u-N3 freeway sadlula-ke Rodikop 139 uJamestown.
Fitela gape ka letšatši le 14:10 40 seconds. Ra ba re fetša Freeway Road Equop ka 14:11 letšatši leo ra ba re joina Heidelberg Road Equop.
And on the same day at 14:10 and 40 seconds, that is when we were completing the N3 freeway Rodikop, and we were then at 14:11 and 10 seconds joining the Heidelberg Road.
Kwase kuthi ngasekwe ngesikhathi-ke esiwu-14:10 ama-seconds awu-40 ila esiqedelela khona-ke lo mgwaqo lo N3 freeway, kwathi ngo-14:11:10 sabe sesixhumana-ke noma sesihlangana-ke nomgwaqo-ke i-Heidelberg Rodikop Jamestown.
Go fitlhela ka letšatši leo ka 14:14 10 seconds ra ba re tšwa Heidelberg Road ka 14:17 re tsena ka Ring Road East New Market.
And on the same day at 14:14 and 10 seconds, that is when we were off-ramping at Heidelberg Road in Ilatsfontein, and at 14:17:05, we then joined the Ring Road East in New Market, Parks in Alberton.
Kwase kuthi-ke ngayo-ke u-14:14 ila esesimanje sesiphuma khona-ke noma siqeda khona-ke uhamba ngayo umgwaqo i-Heidelberg. Kwase kuthi ngo-14:17 singena-ke kumgwaqo i-Ring Road East e-New Market Park e-Alberton.
Re sepetše ka yona Ring Road East New Market Alberton go fitlhela ka lona letšatši le 2026 19:15:26 ke ge re tlo joina ka 15:27 re tlo joina Helston Street New Red Roof Alberton.
And we proceeded on that same road, my lord, and at 15:27, that is when we joined New Road West in New Redhurst in Alberton.
If I can take you back, I'm sorry.
Sihambile-ke ngawo lo mgwaqo lowo kwaze bayoshaya-ke u-15:27:40.
Yes.
15:27:40 ila sesihlangana khona-ke nomgwaqo-ke i-Ring Road West e-New Red Roof e-Alberton.
At 14:20:35 seconds, it shows that the ignition is off near Ring Road East, New Market, Alberton. Can you remember what the reason was?
Ka 14:20 le metsotswana e 35, go bontsha gore koloi ile ya tima mo Ring Road East. Besa go pla gore le ba kabeleng.
Ngo-14:20 ke kuyatshengisa-ke la ukuthi imoto-ke yayicishiwe-ke e-Ring Road. Usakhumbula ukuthi isizathu kwakuyini?
If go gopola botse re eme sa morara ka metsi if ke sa gopola botse.
If my memory serves me well, we stopped somewhere and bought water.
Uma kuwukuthi ngisakhumbula kahle khona la esemakhona-ke sathenga amanzi.
Napile ka 14:36 ra starta go le ra sama gape.
And at 14:36 and 59 seconds, we started the vehicle and drove off.
Ngokuthi-ke ngo-14:36-ke ila esadumisa khona-ke imoto sasesehamba futhi.
Yes. At which place did you buy water?
Ke kae tulong yewe e le rekileng metsi go yona?
I mean, is it a retailer? Is it a garage?
Ke eng ke lebenkele
Convenience
goba
store? Or
ke
do you
garage
remember what
goba ke
type
eng
of place that was?
e be le tulo e jwa?
Ukuthi indawo enjani-ke la enathenga khona-ke amanzi, kwakuyisitolo, kwakusegaraji, kwakuphi nendawo nje?
Gola botse ke ka molong a ke sa gopola re tsene Pick n Pay or kae mara ke mogare ga mall ya ra ema garage.
We went into a mall. I do not know which store exactly, whether was it Pick n Pay or which store, but we did not stop at a garage.
Azange simeke egaraji. Uma kuwukuthi ngisakhumbula kahle-ke ila khona-ke ekunentangathela yezitolo, angisakhumbuli noma ukuthi sangena e-Pick n Pay noma kuphi nendawo.
And for whom were these purchases?
Le be le rekela mang?
Be rekela nna le Mabena le Ntanzi.
I was buying for myself, Mabena and Ntanzi.
Ngangithengela mina uMabena kanye futhi noNtanzi.
Did you remember what you bought for accused,
le
Mr.
sa
Ntanzi.
gopola gore yena Ntanzi le mo reketseng
Mreketse metsi le di-Simba chips.
we bought water and Simba chips for him.
Usakhumbula ukuthi uNtanzi yena wamthengelani? Amthengelaka amanzi kanye namasimba chips.
Yes.
Le ka tswela pele.
Re le ra reila gape ra sepela.
We drove off.
Yeah, it shows that between 1442 and 1457 the car was idling.
E bontsha gore go tlogela ka 1442 go fitlhelela ka 1457 koloi e bentse e duma.
Njengisake la ukuthi ngayo u1442 kwaze kwaba u1457 imoto yayiduma.
In fact, up until 1522,
Botsebotse e bontsha go fitlhelela ka 1522.
Kodwa uma ubheka ke njengisake nomkhombisaka ukuthi yayiduma ke kwaze kwayoshaya u1522.
Be re feta re ema diroboto, ke mo dirobotong.
This is where we were passing the robots and this is where we stopped.
Ila esasifika khona ke kuma robot bese siyama khona.
Umersa lo gona mo gape 2026 19 15 25 55. We re driver ka yona King Ring Road East New Market Albertine.
And on the same day at 15:25 and 55 seconds, we were driving in Ring Road East New Market Park in Alberton.
Kuthi ke ngazo i19 lezo zika June 2020 isikhathi 15:25 55 kona ke umgwaqo iRing Road East New Market Park eAlbertine sasihamba ngawo.
O fitlela ka 15 27 30 seconds ra tsena ka Helston Street Red Ruth.
And at 15:27 and 30 seconds, we went into Helston Street in New Road in Alberton.
Kwaze kwayofika ke ngayo u15:27 nama seconds awu30 singena kusona ke istrada eHelston eNew Red Road eAlbertine.
Omega la church le 15 27 40 seconds. Ra tsena isale yona Ring Road West New Red Ruth.
And at 15:27 and 40 seconds, we were still at Ring Road West in New Red Road in Alberton.
Kwase kuthi ngayo ke u15:27 nama seconds awu40 samba ngayo ke samba ngayo Ring Road West eNew Red Road eAlbertine.
Mela church le 15 29 55 seconds. Ra tsena ka Fort Reke Road New Red Ruth Albertine o fitla ka 15:30 5 seconds.
And on the same day, my lord, of the 16th of the 19th of June in 2020, we went into Voortrekker Road, New Red Road in Alberton at 15:29 and 55 seconds.
Ngalo lelo langa lelo ke langa 19th ka June 2020 ngayo ke u15:29 55 zeshaya ke u15:30 05 sahamba ngayo ke eFortrekker khona ke eNew Red Road eAlbertine.
Lona le church le gape 15:30 20 seconds. Ra joina N12 Freeway Albertine.
On the same day, at 15:30 and 20 seconds, we joined the N12 freeway in Alberton.
Kwase kuthi ke ngayo u15:30 ama seconds awu20 sase sikhumana ke nomgwaqo iN12 freeway eAlbertine.
Fitlela ka 15:31 39 seconds. Re fetsa o tswa mo freeway N12 for Albertine. Ra joina N12 free Basonia ka 15:34 02 seconds.
And we were on the N12 freeway in Alberton until 15:31 and 39 seconds. That is when at 34 and 2 seconds we joined N12 freeway Basonia in Johannesburg South.
Kwaze kwashaya ke u15:31 sihamba ngayo ke iN12 freeway eAlbertine kwaze kwayoba u15:34 nama seconds awu2 uma sesikhumana ke nomgwaqo iN12 freeway eBasonia.
Ume o tloga ka 15:35 00 seconds o fitla ka 15:35 45 seconds. Vera salmo ra joina ra feta N12 freeway, Glen Eagles, and N12 freeway, Sederdorp, Johannesburg South.
And at 15:35 and 00 seconds, we were in N12 freeway in Glen Eagles, Johannesburg, until 15:35 and 45 seconds, where we joined Said Road in Johannesburg South on the same freeway N12.
Asasihamba lapho-ke phakathi kwabo 15:35, 15:35 no 15:35 la sasikhona-ke ku-N12 freeway eGlen Eagles, kwase kuthi ngo-15:35 45 sihamba kuyona-ke u-N12 freeway eSuiderpoort eJohannesburg South.
Salona the 19th of June 2020, ka 15:36 10 seconds. Tsena N12 freeway, Winchester Hills, Johannesburg South.
On the same aforementioned date at 15:36 and 10 seconds, that is when we were now driving at N12 freeway, Winchester Hill, Johannesburg South.
Ngabe lelo langa-ke ngo-15:36 10 singena-ke ku-N12 freeway eWinchester Hills, Johannesburg.
Recipe check yona Salona Chachelela 2026-19 ufikela ka 15:37 25 seconds. Re tlogela N12 freeway Ridgeway re tsena ka 15:38 N12 freeway RT.
We used the same road, my lord, up until at 15:37 and 25 seconds. That is when we left Ridgeway and joined Araton.
Sihambile-ke ngalo mgwaqo leyo-ke kwaze ufika ngo-15:37 25 ila esesishiya khona-ke leyo mgwaqo leyo-ke i-N12 freeway i-Ridgeway, kwase kuthi-ke ngo-15:38 sayojoyina-ke i-N12 freeway i-Araton.
Ka 15:39 55 seconds ba re joina Old Potchefstroom Road Deep Kloof 319 IQ Johannesburg South.
At 15:39 and 55 seconds on the same day, we then joined the Old Potchefstroom Road, Deep Kloof 319 IQ in Johannesburg South.
Kwase kuthi-ke ngo-15:39 55 sase siyoxhumanana nomgwaqo i-Old Potchefstroom eDeep Kloof 319 IQ Johannesburg.
Recipe check yona tsela ya go fitlhela ka 15:41 00 seconds.
We used the same road, my lord, until 15:41 and 00 seconds.
Sihambile-ke ngawo lo mgwaqo leyo kwaze kwayoba ngo-15:41 nama-seconds-ke u-00.
And then 15:41 ke re tsena Salona mo near Old Potchefstroom Road Deep Kloof Soweto.
And at 15:41 and 10 seconds, that is when we were now at Old Potchefstroom Road in Deep Kloof 319 IQ in Soweto.
Kwase kuthi ngo-15:41 nama-seconds awu-10-ke la sesiyongena khona-ke noma sesihlangana-ke nomgwaqo-ke i-Old Potchefstroom eDeep Kloof 319 IQ Soweto.
15:43 15 seconds we re feta Old Potchefstroom Road Deep Kloof Zone 6.
At 15:43 and 15 seconds, that is when we were passing the Old Potchefstroom Road in Deep Kloof Zone 6 in Deep Kloof.
Kwase kuthi-ke ngo-15:43 ama-seconds awu-14 esijuka khona-ke e-Old Potchefstroom Road eDeep Kloof Zone 6.
Go fitlhela re sa sepela ka yona Old Potch Road Deep Kloof Zone 6 o fitlhela ka 16:03 15 seconds.
And we were driving on the same road of Old Potchefstroom Road in Deep Kloof Zone 6 until 15:03 and 15 seconds.
16:03.
Yes.
Okay. Sihambile-ke ngawo lo mgwaqo leyo kwaze kwayoshaya-ke u-16:03. Sihamba ngawo lo mgwaqo loyo u-Old Potchefstroom Road eDeep Kloof Zone 6.
Go fitlhela ka 16:08 re tlo joina Chris Hani Road Klipspruit.
Until 15:06 16:08, my lord, when we joined Chris Hani Klipspruit.
Kwaze kwashaya-ke u-16:08 uma sesihlangana-ke noma sesifumanana nomgwaqo i-Chris-Hani eKlipspruit 318 eSoweto.
O meka 16:13 15 seconds o fitla 16:14 55 seconds we re sepela ka Chris Hani Road Dlamini.
And from 16:13 and 15 seconds, we were driving in Chris Hani Road in Dlamini
Ngaso-ke leso sikhathi leso phakathi kwakhe 1613 1614 isihamba ngaso-ke lowo mgwaqo loyo-ke iKrizani eDlamini eSoweto.
Umesa lona letsatsi leo gape 1616 05 seconds reverse plug near Koma Street Dlamini Soweto.
And on the same day of the 19th of June at 16 and 05, we were driving at Koma Road in Dlamini, Soweto.
Ngaye-ke u-16-16-05 sasikwistrada-ke iKoma eDlamini eSoweto.
And then kala letsatsi leo 1616 53 seconds ke tsena ka jarata ya Kalima Street Moroka Police Station.
And on the same day at 16 and 53 seconds, that is when I went into the yard of Moroka Police Station in Kalima Street.
Katima koloi
Kwasekuthi-ke ngo-16-16-53 yila engena khona kumagceke-ke epolice station emakhalima street eMoroka ngasengicisha imoto.
And I turned off the ignition of the vehicle.
Sergeant Mabena fologa a ilonya kana le motho na le mo officing a shileng dikhia tsa le memory stick.
And Sergeant Maibena went out of the vehicle to go and look for that particular person who was in the office where he left his keys and the memory card,
Wase-ke ehlake emotweni
memory stick.
ehlake emotweni uSergeant Mabena eyake eyobheka-ke umuntu wayeke kwihhovisi lelo awashiya kulona-ke ikhiya kanye nayo-ke i-memory stick.
A ke tsore na o khonne go mo fumana be angaruri le go bua a re o re wa tla motho o re meemele o sa le go jana.
I do not know how was he able to get hold of that person, because when he came back, he said that person had asked that we should wait for him as they were still far.
Angazi-ke ukuthi-ke wamthola kanjani-ke loyo muntu loyo, kodwa-ke wase ecela-ke ukuthi asimlindeke ngoba-ke loyo muntu leyo wayesekude noma
Yes.
besekude.
The fact of the matter is that you had to wait. Is that correct?
Lilela fela jaliye.
Well, what Sergeant Mabena
Correct.
said is hearsay, so you had to wait. Yes.
Ka gore beele la botlhano batho ba tšhaishitše.
Yes, it was on Friday and people had knocked off.
Kwadingeka-ke ukuthi silinde lapho-ke ngoba-ke kwakuwolesihlanu abantu babesebemleke emsebenzini.
Ka morago ga diirinyana šero di emeng mo o ile a tsena gape Sergeant Mabena a bua le dikhia tše tša gagwe le memory stick.
After a few hours that we waited there, Sergeant Mabena then went in and came back with his keys.
Emuva-ke kwamahora-ke athize-ke silindileke lapho wangena-ke uMabena wasebuya nazo ikhiya zakhe.
Ka no ba re eme diiri tše pedi.
We might have waited 2 hours.
Kusengenzeka-ke ukuthi salinda amahora amabili.
Gomme o le go kry-a dikhia tša gagwe ka starta motoro gape ka same date 1828
And
30 seconds.
when he got his keys on the same day at 18:28 and 30 seconds, I ignited the vehicle once more.
Yes. Just. Yes.
Uma sengidumisa-ke imoto
1828.
And what time did you leave?
Lase plakana koma?
Ge re tšwa kwa Moroka Police Station ne le 1833 ke joina Clisani Road.
When we left Moroka Police Station, it was at 18:33 and 30 seconds when I joined Chris Hani Road.
Masiphuma-ke lapho eMoroka kwaku-1833 uma sengena-ke eKrizani.
As a please, my lord, we've reached the end of the normal court sitting time. Can we adjourn until tomorrow?
Okay.
Procedure fitlhe nakong ya gore re some go fella moki motšhotšhi se kgopela gore re tswele pele go sasa.